So, sticking to something for a very, very long time, you will eventually see results. If you stick to something and you keep sticking to it and you keep on doing this repetitive action, it's just a matter of time before it compounds. And to a certain degree, I guess over planning and overthinking a certain thing will harm you more than it will actually help you. I guess a lot of people are stuck up with thinking, well, I can't really do this because I haven't planned it thoroughly or because I haven't really thought it thought it to a certain degree, I guess you could say. And while yes, I do agree you do need a certain level of planning, they are so stuck up in just thinking about what it is that they're gonna do and how it is that they're gonna do it, and they don't actually end up doing it. So I think in order for someone, for for everyone to overcome this certain degree of procrastination, I guess I should say, it's you need to act and plan as you go. Instead of overthinking how it is that you're gonna shoot the gun, shoot the gun. Just pull the trigger, and then if you're probably gonna miss at first, but that's you need those you need the reps. You need to have, I guess, the experience and the experience in something, and the only way to actually get experience is by actually doing it, not by planning how it is that you're gonna do it. I feel that's what a lot of entrepreneurs lack, and that's why most entrepreneurs fail. They are so stuck up in the technical aspects of things. I've been guilty of this a couple of times myself. There are times where I just think about how it is that I'm gonna do something, and I don't actually end up doing it because I'm so I tend to overthink it. That's why usually people with higher IQs or geniuses don't usually make for good entrepreneurs because they tend to overthink things, and instead of actually thinking it, they think what could go wrong, and instead of thinking what if you think if something's going to go wrong, it probably is going to go wrong. And for entrepreneurs, you are going to fail and things are going to go wrong, but those you need to learn from those mistakes and those errors that it is that you made in order for you to grow, because there isn't a single entrepreneur that's in the big leagues that hasn't failed, and there isn't a single entrepreneur that's gone like 10 and 0. They all have their mistakes, they all have their losses, and that's a part of being a business person. But something that I don't understand is, why is it people go to college for business? What does it teach you? I'm sure it teaches you something. I'm sure it's like they give you it's like taking a very big course. They give you a bunch of stuff that you don't need, of course. School. They teach you some important stuff, but a lot of stuff you don't really need. So I wonder, what stuff is it that you actually need? Because of course there's a lot of course gurus on the internet, and they all tell you not to go to college because I mean it's part of their marketing system. Of course, they don't want you to go to college. They think that their course will teach you everything. And while yes, their course will teach you a lot of things, like Iman's course, I feel like Iman's course is actually it's really good. It comes with a community and it comes with Facebook ads, outdated, but it still teaches you the principles of marketing and the principles of running an agency. Which I mean, an agency is, in my opinion, the best starting business, at least because it requires like little to no capital. Except you, I mean, it really doesn't require much capital. I guess besides a couple softwares, you really don't need much. And like I was saying, in the predicament of overthinking something, I remember because I used to do cold calls, and right now I've been looking at some appointment setters on Facebook. I've been contacting some. I have a call with one of them on Thursday at 7. She's from the Philippines, so usually people from the Philippines, I mean, they don't earn much. The average hourly pay over there is like $2 an hour, $1.50, so it's not much. And I am offering $25 per appointment that they book, so that's a very, very, it's like, it's a lot of money over there. And plus a $25 monthly salary. So, I mean, of course, I think I'm the one that should be doing some of the cold calls, but I feel like doing that, I don't really have leverage over certain things. I'd rather pay someone to do it for me. Of course, I hate doing cold calls, so that is a reason why. So I think I will still be doing some of the cold calls just because, just to not be a little bitch. But the main reason is the leverage that I don't have. Focusing on, instead of me, I could be focusing on the marketing aspect of things, on growing my mind and growing my skill set, which is my big pool. Um, I am going to be doing cold calls, which, it is going to be filling up my small pool, but essentially I'm going to be taking a toll for the long run because I'm going to be focusing on my income, of course, because I want to get clients. And I don't really want that. Right now I want to focus on my skill set, which is marketing and knowing how to just build a social profile. Because right now I am working with two clients, and I am running their social profiles and their Instagrams and their Facebooks, and I'm kind of learning as I go with them. It was completely unexpected. I started this agency because of the marketing thing, running ads and stuff. But this opportunity just came up. That's another thing about business. Opportunities will just come at you, jump at you, and you need to jump on them as well, because if you're so hard minded and you're so like stuck up on one thing, you don't you're not open. What the hell? Why does this always happen? You don't see all the other opportunities that jump at you, and you essentially you miss the train. It's that's why you need to have an open mind, and maybe what you're planning, God has another idea for you, another plan for you, and God's plan is always better than your plan. So that's another thing. You also have to stick with God. And this video is all over the place, I know, but stick with me. This is probably the video where I'm actually presenting some valuable insights, at least from my personal perspective. And yeah, that's really the main thing that I wanted to speak about today. Pull the trigger. Don't really just get stuck up on planning how it is that you're gonna shoot the gun, and actually just shoot it. Stop aiming, just shoot. You are gonna miss, but learn from that and aim it, aim again, and shoot a better shot, I guess I should say. You will miss the target a couple times, but in order to hit the target, you need to miss. And who knows, you might even get lucky. You might hit it first time. But what really makes people winners, or what really makes people the top 1%, in my opinion, is when they keep hitting that target, when they keep um, they just keep on executing. That's what really makes people like winners, because anybody can be lucky. They can have a one, what do you call it? I don't know what you call it. Whenever you hit a home run, like a one hit season, yeah, you can be a one hit wonder, and that's why I have a lot of respect for Drake, because he stayed in the game for so long and he's been number one for what is it, almost 15 years. It's impressive. It takes luck, and it takes skill to be at that level. I think I'm gonna end the video here for now. I didn't really talk about my business besides a couple cold calls. I guess for now, for me to work on my big pool, I need to delegate some things like the cold calls, and I am basically almost done with the snapshot. I did make a contract today, and I worked on a welcoming automation. So whenever the client is inside of Go High Level, and I have him in the pipeline for new lead, I have an automation which will essentially just warm them up and just give them a welcoming sequence of emails. And yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be offering for my. I still have to know how exactly I'm going to package it, because I have it, but I don't know how I'm going to package it. And that's basically for my small pool. Just get some clients, resell Go High Level, which is what I'm doing, but have it as a service, not necessarily as a SaaS software. But I'm gonna be really reselling it as a service. I guess I'm gonna be the one that just runs everything. Of course, the client just needs to put in all their information so that I can be posting for them, so that I can be, I guess, warming up their leads. Of course, I could also do the ads for them, learn as I go, but that's something that we'll see. We'll see as I go. For now, It's either I'm the one that's gonna do some of the cold calls, or I probably am. I just need to get a script. That should be my number one priority. Know how I'm gonna be structuring my go high level offer, and just actually doing the calls and get my email fixed. So that's basically it for now. I do have a call on Saturday with Daniel. Daniel, I forgot his last name. I don't know. He's a founder of Keymax Agency, so he's gonna be teaching us some valuable insights. And I have a call with Paul Daly for the 29th. We're gonna be discussing about God, nothing business related because we're not allowed to talk about business in this call. It's just gonna be about God, and so I'm actually really excited just to have a call with such a big shot like him. But yeah, that's basically everything. I'll end the video here. Probably gonna be making a video every day from now on. Well, not from now on, but like for the rest of the week, since I don't really have anything going on. So yeah.